The entire lineup has switched to 2.0T engines with increased configurations and higher prices. And the on-road cost is around $300,000 today. We're here to test the 2.0 to 6.20T Mercedes-Benz C260 to see whether it's worth considering and what advantages and disadvantages this car has. The body length is still 4,820 millimeters, the wheelbase is still 2,954 millimeters, and the exterior design has not changed in terms of power. It has fully switched to the same 254 2.0T engine used in higher-tier models. Even the C200 now uses a 2.0T, although it's a specially tuned turbo-decompressed version with 170 horsepower for the C200. Coming back to the C260 version with the 2.0T engine, the maximum horsepower is the same as the previous 1.5T, still 204 horsepower, and the 0 to 100 km/h acceleration time is also unchanged at 7.8 seconds. But the maximum torque has increased from 300 Nm on the 1.5T to the current 320 Nm. In real driving, you really can't underestimate this extra 20 Nm, because with the 9G transmission upgrade, during starts and when you lift off the throttle at low and mid speeds and then accelerate again, you can clearly feel the power delivery is more immediate and responsive. The engine sound is also better, and with some steering angle and a slightly deeper throttle input, you can even feel the rear wheels getting a bit lively. Although overall acceleration, performance, and high-speed power reserves are basically unchanged compared with the 1.5T version. In the speed range most commonly encountered in daily driving, roughly within 70 to 80 km/h, the driving experience has indeed been noticeably improved. So the introduction of this 2.0T engine effectively makes up for the biggest shortcoming of the C260 over many years, but the price has also increased quite a bit. Even though everyone knows the value difference is only a few thousand, the discounts have shrunk by 20,000 to 30,000. Taking the model shown in this video as an example, the previous version's on-road price was around $289,000, just under $300,000, while now the on-road price is close to $300,000. And the main selling sport version is also around that level. At around this price point, if you buy a BMW 3 Series, you get 245 horsepower and a 0 to 100 km/h time of just over 6 seconds. And there's still money left over if you choose an A5L. Adding just a little more gets you a more eye-catching exterior. In terms of exterior styling, there are no changes at all. The front still uses projector lenses for the low beams and reflector housings for the high beams. On the side, the entire lineup still comes with 18-inch wheels, with 225 mm tire width at the front and 255 at the rear. Configuration-wise, there has been a small increase now, except for the C200. All versions come standard with blind spot assist for the exterior mirrors, keyless entry for all four doors, a mobile phone Bluetooth key, and a powered trunk. The trunk opening reveals a fairly average interior capacity of 455 liters. The rear seats still do not fold down, and there is no spare tire underneath. In terms of value retention, referencing Dom Chetty's used car data, a roughly 3-year-old 1.5T C260 currently trades at around $200,000. Next, let's get inside to take a look at the interior. In addition, Dom Chetty Used Cars is running a large promotion with a $10,000 subsidy for everyone. Weekly chances to win a $980,000 Tesla, and at the end of January, heavy machinery trade-in. Pricing adjustments starting now. Nationwide inventory is being stocked, with Tesla vehicles purchased at high prices plus an extra 20 yuan per unit. Inside the cabin, the center console design also has no changes, with a large amount of glossy black trim and silver panels, plenty of ambient lighting. And you can notice that, even with direct midday sunlight, the ambient lighting is still quite visible. The flat-bottom, yacht-style steering wheel remains manually adjustable and for directions. The grip is very thick, there's anti-slip treatment at the 3 and 9 o'clock positions, and paddle shifters are integrated. Mid and high-spec models now also come standard with L2 driving assistance, and this L2 includes highway navigation assist and automatic lane change functions. In addition, the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and the 11.9-inch central control screen equipped with the 8295 chip are exactly the same as before, with functions like 5G connectivity, online M-Up navigation, and CarPlay all included. Moving to the rear seats, without comparison, for someone 179 centimeters tall, there's about to fist of legroom, which feels acceptable, but once you compare, you'll find that the so-called cloud feel seats in the A5L are very soft, while the BMW 3 Series has a wider rear seat cushion, and by comparison, this car's seat padding feels relatively firm with average support. Overall, this 2026 model can be considered a targeted rather than an upgrade, addressing the engine displacement and some previously missing commonly used features. But unfortunately, the price has also risen significantly, and with a similar exterior and no major changes, its overall pricing is now on par with the newly updated A5L, which makes the 3 Series instead become the most cost-effective option in comparison.